If you feel guilty for missing a workout or struggle to stick to a diet, this video is for you. Most people think consistency means grinding every day, but I think that's the problem. That's the reason why people get burned out and give up. After years of trying different methods to stay consistent, I found a way that kept me stick to training and diet without feeling tired. If you're new here, I'm Steven, a nutritionist from HKU and a current physio student. In this video, I want to share 3 tips that work for me, and I hope it can help you to stay consistent too. Let's get into it. First, let's define what is consistency for me. Consistency for me isn't about being perfect for every single day. It's about being great for every single month or year. You should have your own definition of consistency and then set your goals, but make sure set your goals for real, not for ideal. Let me share my story. There was a time when I worked out on every single day. Yes, training 7 days a week, because I thought pushing harder would get me better results. And if I missed a workout, I felt like I was not disciplined, I was not consistent. But guess what? My performance got worse and got some injuries. Also, I tracked every single grams of my diet. It was so extreme that if I forgot to bring my food scale when eating out, I would blame myself for not being disciplined enough. I was tired physically and mentally, and I almost quit. I set the bar too high. I expect I can train and diet like a professional athlete, but to be honest, it is impossible to reach this goal. I create this unrealistic expectation for myself, and when I can't meet them, it feels like failure. There's a story about the goose and the golden eggs, which is quite resonate with my experience. In the story, a farmer has a goose, and he found out that the goose will lay golden eggs every day. Then the farmer is excited and get rich really quick, but he became greedy and wanted more and more golden eggs. So he tried to make the goose work harder. Give me more eggs, give me more eggs. But the goose got too tired and eventually it stopped laying eggs. The farmer was so eager to get the golden eggs, so he made a very terrible decision. He killed the goose. He hoped to get many golden eggs inside the goose, but there was nothing inside. He lost the goose and all the golden eggs he could have laid in the future. That's exactly what was happening to me. I pushed too hard and trying to get all the golden eggs. If I didn't take a step back and allow myself to take a break, I would quit the gym and kill the goose and never come back. Sometimes the best way to stay consistent is to take a break. It sounds weird, like doing the opposite of what you expected, but rest is part of the process, so you need to make a plan, a resting plan. If you don't take a break, your body will take it for you, and that's why you need to plan the rest period ahead. For example, I will take a whole week off from the gym for every 4 to 6 weeks. It gave me time to recharge. When I come back, I feel fresh and excited to train again, because I believe that one workout doesn't make you stronger or weaker, but 100 workouts do. So missing one workout would not erase all the progress you've made as long as you come back and do it for years. Just last week, I missed the gym for 4 days in a row because I was busy with studying. And you know what? My training performance increased after I come back because I was so excited to train again. People usually ask how I can stay consistent for years, and that's the reason. Set realistic goals, not ideal goals. Make the habit fit in your schedule, your lifestyle. Never overestimate how much you can achieve in 1 month, but don't underestimate how much you can achieve in a year. I understand it's easy to feel discouraged when you just start training but you can't see the result, because the progress takes time. If it is so easy to get 6-pack, big arms, then everyone will have it, and then what's the point of getting it? So how can you find motivation when you're not seeing the result you want? External feedback is really important for sticking to a habit, and that brings us to the next point: track the progress. One of the best ways to stay consistent is by tracking your progress. And I'm not just saying tracking your body weight or how you look in the mirror, because those need time to get improvement. I want you to get faster, instant feedback to help you keep motivated. Track your training numbers, how much weight you are lifting, how many reps you are doing, how fast you are running. Just make a training log. You can have a physical or a digital logbook. I use an app called Strong for years. It's quite solid and easy to use. Why you need to track your training numbers? Because it is easy to feel stuck when you look at yourself every day. You might think nothing's changed, and that can be frustrating, but numbers don't lie. Some days I feel like I don't want to go to the gym. I look exactly the same in the mirror compared to the yesterday. Then I would check my training log and tell myself, today I need to lift 1 kilogram more than yesterday, or 1 more repetition in this training. Then I will feel much better. I feel like there's an improvement. When I see those small improvements, it keeps me motivated. It can be a proof that my hard work is paying off. even if the changes are slow. That's why I always recommend tracking your workout. These small wins can keep you going. And the best part is I'm not comparing myself with anyone else. I just need to be better than I were yesterday. It takes away a lot of pressure because we are all social animals. We like comparing ourselves to others. So stay focused on your own journey instead of comparing yourself to others. It's really helpful for me to stay consistent. And it brings us to the last point: stop comparing yourself to others. By the way, I sent out a weekly newsletter to share some tips on nutrition, training, and injury prevention. It's easy to read and simple to apply in real life. My goal is to help you focus on just one habit or one behavior each week, because I believe that one small change every week can make your life so much better. I will put the link in the description. Feel free to sign up. It's completely free. Let's get back. I know many people are afraid of going to the gym because they feel anxious and afraid of being judged by others lifters. When you are a beginner, you don't know how to use the machines, you don't know whether your form is correct. That feeling is normal. I used to feel like someone is judging me at the gym. I would think they must be laughing at me. I can only lift 2 kilograms, my arm is so small, and my form must be terrible. It is always frustrating and makes me want to leave the gym. But after years of training in the gym, let me tell you the truth. No one cares about you at the gym. Really. I don't mean it in a harsh way. I mean it's actually a good thing. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves. Sometimes they may look at you, but it didn't mean they are judging you. From my experience, 99% people in the gym are nice. They may look scary because they are so jacked, but they have got through the journey. They know how much effort it takes to show up in the gym, training and dieting. Every big guy in the gym started from small, shy, bad technique, no exception. If someone is judging you, it just shows that they are immature, and that's the problem with them, not you. Maybe they are just projecting their own insecurities to you. They are probably worried about how they look as well. So a considerate person sees the effort, the discipline, not the beginner mistakes. So no one would compare you to the other big guys, and you also need to not comparing yourself to others, because genetics plays a big role in how fast we build our muscle, because our body responds differently in training. Some people build muscle faster than you, and others may stay lean no matter what they eat. And that's okay. I made the same mistake before, because when I was competing in bodybuilding, I used to look at other people's photos in Instagram and felt like I was falling behind. It was so stressful, but then I realized I was comparing my chapter 1 to their chapter 10. They have training for 10 years, while I just started training for 2 to 3 years. I didn't know how long they've been training, what their genetics were, or what sacrifice they made. I was comparing my beginning to their middle. Even if we start at the same time, they may grow faster at the beginning, but you can be farther at the end if you don't give up. The only person you should compare with is the one in the mirror. It's not about being better than someone else, it's about being better than who you were yesterday. If you are lifting more than you did last week, last day, you are winning. If you are more consistent than you were last month, last week, last day, you are winning. Once I stopped comparing and caring how people look at me, I love training. I don't need any motivation now. Lifter is part of my identity. I focus on myself and improve myself every day. And that's the ultimate secret to stay consistent. Take care of your goals and love what you do. Throughout the years, I've made a lot of mistakes, and there are some beginner gym mistakes I made from years of training. If you want to save time and effort to get the result faster, you can check out my video here and I will see you there.